Hi, Robin with Oxy-Dry, and I'm doing an empty house today. It's a move out, and this is a carpet that I've actually been cleaning for literally decades. This carpet is 27 years old, and the folks that are moving out did get me for the first time when the carpet was about, let's see, he said it was 27, so it was more than 20 years old. So I've been cleaning this carpet now for more than 20 years, and I've been doing it about every couple of years. I've already been treating over here, just in case you're wondering, with the trigger sprayer. This is my all rug. Anyway, just give me a light, a bit of an extra cleaner on here. Anyway, so more than 20 years. In the last couple of years, whatever 2 years, I've been cleaning it. And the last 2 or 3 years, it's really gone through a beating because the wife, her health took a turn for the worse. And the last year or so, she actually was in a lift. He had a lift in here, and she was in a wheelchair. And so the carpet has really taken quite a beating this last year or two. But overall, actually the carpet is in really good shape. There is certainly wear quite visible in the traffic areas, which is pretty normal for a carpet of this age, and this is not considered a great wearing carpet, and yet it is actually, all things considered, looking pretty darn good. So, he's moving out, and he wants to give it a good clean for the new owners, and so he called and made the appointment, and here I am. He's going into independent living, that's where he's going, and she's in a facility right near him, so they'll be close to one another. So, and this is 700 square feet of carpet that I'm cleaning. And I'm going to record, my plan is to record this in steps. I'll do the fiber pad scrub first, and then I'll switch to the Ironman. I'll do that as a separate recording, and if I'm able to, I'll even probably do the vacuuming, the post vacuuming, that is. And of course I already have vacuumed the whole place. And anyway, so let's go for a little ride, see what happens here. I'm using a hog's hair, and I've got Nanomax at 1 ounce per gallon, and there's a little bit of Revive It Rocket in here, because the job I did previous, I had used some for that job, and so I just left it in there. It's probably maybe an ounce or maybe 2 ounces per gallon for what I've got in here, I think. So my intention is to go over all these high traffic areas with the fiber pad, and then I'll take it off and switch to the Ironman, and then do the whole thing with the Ironman. But some of these high traffic areas are like where the chair, in front of the chair is sitting here. That patch right there needs a little extra scrubbing. There's a few stains here, but it looks like they're coming out so far, so this is good. Like a trail of little spots that were coming in down the hallway and into this room. But I pre-treated them, and they appear to be disappearing as I'm going over them with the fiber pad, which is typical. Now, if you're one of these guys that are watching my videos and you're kind of new to using this technique on the rotary machine, what you'll discover is if you use a fiber pad and then say an Ironman or a microfiber, whatever you choose, the Most dramatic change of appearance on the carpet will occur when you're using your fiber pad, whether it be a white fiber pad or in my case I'm using a hog's hair. That's where you'll see the most dramatic and most rapid change, and that's one of the reasons why if there's any visible soiling and staining, you want to, in most cases, go straight to a fiber pad before you put an Ironman or whatever on, because that will speed you up and you'll get better results faster. This mat was actually right in front of the door before, and I've cleaned this thing dozens of times. They're in their 80s, I guess, these folks. And you know, I have had a lot of my customers that have been in the same boat, where they leave their home and move to a facility or onwards and upwards. That's happened an awful lot over the years. I've lost so many customers. Because nobody's immune to the sands of time, right? Okay, so going into the little den. I mean, look how good this carpet is looking, considering the age. And it's never been steam cleaned, not once. And there's no buildup of soil. There's no traffic lanes. You know, some guys will argue, well, you got to get if you just use this method, you have to have the carpet steam cleaned every few times to get out the deep down dirt. And my response to that is bunk. Total bunk. I have many customers like this, and their carpets just look great, and they never, ever have a buildup of soil or anything like that on them. It just does not happen. Okay. I think that's enough for wait, hang on a minute. There was something right over along the wall here that I thought needed a bit of extra attention. Okay. So we'll head down the hall. And of course, every time I've cleaned this carpet, I've always used a product that has a protector in it. So that means that the carpets are, they do have a protector on them, so soil and stains do not stick to the fibers as readily as if it wasn't there. If you're cleaning carpeting and you're using and you're applying a protector, then every time you clean that carpet, what protector was on the carpet or is on the carpet, it wears off just from walking on it, but it also degrades with each cleaning. I hit something there. Fix that in a sec. Whenever I clean, there is a protector that is included and is part of the process, and our pricing includes it, and that way the carpets, it's one of the reasons why the carpets will stay clean longer. Now, there was a whole series of spots all the way down the hall, and they're literally coming out without any effort at all as I'm going over them. I need to pull my slack around the corner. Okay. As usual, I am trying to work away from my power source. Yeah, I've cleaned their furniture a few times, I think. Seems to me they had a leather set that I cleaned once a long time ago. Yeah, it's a little bit eerie to have customers that, I mean, I've got customers that I've seen literally seen their kids grow up, from just being really young, even before they were born, actually, and then grow up and all the way through school and even university, and oh dear, that's when you know you've been at it a long time. There was a really weird set of stains over here right up against the wall. I have no idea what this is. It really looks weird. So, I'm just gonna get in there. I pre-treated that. And at the moment, it looks like it's coming up pretty well. I'll have to get in there by hand a little bit, I think. But other than that, I think it's doing good. Another set of spots right over here. There was obviously a cabinet was sitting right there. Of course, I've never seen these rooms empty. Always had the furniture in them. Those are actually recessed into the carpet, so I can go over the vents easily in that case. And this is where the head of the bed was. I did, as I said, I vacuumed it. And normally, there's often a lot of dust along there, although this time that wasn't bad. And I think it had actually been pre-vacuumed before I even got here, but I vacuumed it again anyway, as I normally do. And there would have been a dresser sitting right here. Okay, now I think I've pretty much done with the fiber pad, so I'll go back to the beginning. As you can see, all the stains are already gone. I'll go down the hall a little bit extra as I do. Alright, and around the corner. And I'm at the beginning. So I'll turn the video off in a sec, but the point was I'm going to show each step least that's my plan anyway. Hopefully the camera behaves. But so that was the first step, which obviously I pre-vacuumed everything and then went over with the fiber pad. That took me about 15 minutes. Now I'm going to switch over to the Ironman, and I'll do that as a separate video, and I'll try and video that. Yeah. So I'll let you go now.